So let us start with this unit, software and real world, the IBM canvas. Let us see what is there. It might be very small, but let me read it out to you. Canvas is like what things are required and what softwares do you have for those requirements that fulfills the business requirements. So for turning information into insights means data analytics, basically what we're talking about. Because you have data, you have information, but you don't know how to analyze it. If you know that there are three things: data, information, and knowledge. Right? Data are just raw facts, figures. Right? So number 5 is the data to you. Something else is data to you. But information is processed form of data. So if I say 20,000, John, IBM, salary. Now these 5 words, are simply data to anybody because they do not mean anything. We cannot make out anything from it. But when I write a sentence saying salary of John is $20,000, right, who works in IBM, this makes a bit of sense that what we're talking about. This becomes your information. Right? Now, analysis or your, the business intelligence that comes in is basically how much you can, analyze and get the knowledge out of it. So whenever you analyze, the output of that analysis is always your knowledge. For example, I want to find out the sales figures in north, south, east, west part of India of say IBM software. Now this sales figure, I will collect the data from 4 different sources, right, aggregate it, and whatever the chart format shows me, it's basically the result of the analysis. Based on that result, and on that analysis, I can make decisions, right? Whether, say for example, in the south region the sales is lesser, in northern region it's better, right? East is this much, west is this much. So on the basis of these information aggregated, and then the result of it in a graphical format, the analysis output, right, will enable you to take decisions, wiser decisions. That is basically your analytics. So turning information into insights, so we must have some software that can collect all the data and represent the data into a graphical format, so that it becomes better for the person who is seeing it. So we have your business analytics in that. We have your data management. We have data warehousing. Right? All these things are related to your data now. That all these things come into your information management plan. So these softwares meant for business analytics like Cognos, right, or business intelligence like Cognos and SPSS, statistical tool, they help you to better analyze things, right? Drive business integration and optimization. So application infrastructure, business process management, commerce, connectivity and integration, enterprise marketing management. Now, all these things, again are driving your business towards profits and all these, and this is where the actual softwares come into play, right? Because as a human, I have a limited resource, I have limited things to calculate, but a software can do a lot of things that a human cannot do. So that is the idea of having these softwares on. Connect and collaborate. What softwares can we use for connection and collaboration? Which group of IBM takes care of the connection and collaboration? Lotus. I said these are collaboration tools that helps you in collaborating with your colleagues, with your customers, with your clients. So the softwares help you to collaborate. That's it. Similarly, there are capabilities like application lifecycle management, ALM. Application lifecycle management is basically the point where the system, the point where the software starts getting developed, and the point it is shipped to the customer, and the whole life cycle of it. That means since the inception till the deployment and the maintenance phase, right? What things are required and how they are done. Softwares are again there to manage your whole application lifecycle management of the software. One of the softwares available for application lifecycle management is known as Rational Team Console, RTC. Now this is a product management tool, wherein it takes care of every phase of say SDLC, or if you're working in an agile way, right? So